What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Paradise Season 2 just wrapped up, and that finale absolutely delivered. But today, we are not talking about what just happened. We are looking ahead. Season 3 is already confirmed, and there is a lot to break down. The release date, who is coming back, what the story is heading toward, and most importantly, the theories. The big, fascinating theories about two timelines, a quantum computer under an airport, and whether everything we watched has actually already happened. Let's get into it. Yes, completely confirmed. Hulu officially greenlit Paradise Season 3 about 2 weeks before the Season 2 finale even aired. The network already had full confidence in where this show was going before fans even saw the ending. Showrunner Dan Fogelman confirmed the writers' room had already wrapped before the renewal was even announced publicly. Season 3 has been in motion for a while, but here is the most important thing. This is the final season, and that was always the plan. Fogelman pitched Paradise to Hulu as a 3-season story from day one. It was always designed as a trilogy with a definitive end. And here is something that tells you everything about the creative integrity behind this show. Disney reportedly asked Fogelman to extend into a 4th season. He said no. He turned it down to protect the story. That is incredibly rare in streaming television, and it gives every reason to believe the ending is going to actually mean something. When does Season 3 come out? No official date yet from Hulu, but based on the pattern the show has established, we can make a strong, educated guess. Season 1 premiered late January 2025. Season 2 premiered late February 2026. Filming for Season 2 ran from late March to mid-August, with roughly 5 months of post-production following. Fogelman confirmed Season 3 cameras would roll within weeks of the March 2026 renewal, with a similar filming window expected. Follow that math, and we are looking at a very strong chance that Paradise Season 3 premieres in late January or February 2027. That is the target window. Mark your calendars. The core ensemble is expected back. Sterling K. Brown returns as Xavier. He is the heart of this show, and Season 3 is his story to finish. Inuka Okuma is back as Terry. Sarah Shahi returns as Gabi. Kreese Marshall as Robinson, Charlie Evans as Jeremy, Thomas Doherty as Link, and Aaliyah Maston as Presley. Now, what about James Marsden? His character, Cal Bradford, died in the very first episode of Season 1. But Fogelman has hinted his story is not fully closed. With 2 timelines now confirmed, there is absolutely a scenario where Bradford is alive in the corrected timeline. Do not count him out. Julianne Nicholson's Sinatra died in the finale, but with time travel in play, flashback appearances or alternate timeline versions are very much possible. Her story felt complete, but this show loves a surprise. And then there is Jane. She survived the finale. Her body simply vanished from that shower. She is out there somewhere, unaccounted for and dangerous. Her survival was not an accident, and she is absolutely not done. The Season 2 finale set the direction clearly. Xavier's entire mission in Season 3 is traveling to the Denver airport, getting underground into Alex's second bunker, and figuring out how to either shut the system down or use it to fix everything that went wrong. The show's executive producer described Season 3 as a collision of 2 different worlds, the collapsed bunker civilization and the outside survivors Xavier encountered during his Season 2 journey. This is going to be a much larger scale story than anything we have seen before. And at the center of it all is that massive question from the finale: 2 timelines. Sinatra told Xavier before she died that Alex has already stopped the catastrophe. That in an alternate timeline, the quantum computer already made its corrections and saved the world. 2 realities running in parallel. One where everything went wrong, one where Alex quietly fixed it. Season 3 is about those 2 worlds colliding, with Xavier standing at the center having to decide what comes next. Here is the part you came for. Let's get into the theories. Theory 1. Xavier already did it. This is the big one. When Sinatra handed Xavier the codes in her final moments, she said something that stopped everyone cold. I believe you already have. Past tense. Not I think you will. Already have. That strongly suggests that in the corrected timeline, the Xavier we are watching has already made the trip to Denver, already got into Alex, and already saved the world. The journey we are about to watch in Season 3 is not the first time this has happened. Alex has been running corrections across time, and Xavier is the variable it keeps returning to. He was never the hero who chose this. He is the variable the machine always needed. And what makes this even more fascinating is that Xavier never sought any of this out. He was selected by a quantum computer before he even knew it existed. Theory 2. Link is living proof. Alex already changed history. Think about this carefully. Link is supposedly Dylan, Sinatra's son who died. And yet, here he is, alive, grown up, leading a revolution with no memory of who he really is. His entire existence is an anomaly, a correction that should not be possible without something intervening in the timeline. If Alex brought back a dead child and inserted him into a completely different life, what else has it quietly changed? Link is not just a character mystery. He is evidence that Alex has been rewriting reality for years without anyone knowing, and Link's whole existence might be the clearest proof that the machine has already been operating across both timelines long before Xavier even arrived at that bunker. Theory 3. The two timelines will merge. Right now, two timelines are bleeding into each other. That is why Xavier and Link keep having visions and nosebleeds. The question for Season 3 is whether those timelines can be merged into one. And if they can, what happens to the people who died in one but are alive in the other? Could Annie come back? Could Sinatra? Could Cal Bradford walk back into Xavier's life in a world where the catastrophe never happened? This is the emotional goldmine Season 3 is sitting on. It is not just a sci-fi puzzle. It is a story about grief and whether the people you love can be saved if the universe gets a second chance. Theory 4. Jane is the wild card. Jane surviving was not an accident. Somebody moved her body. Somebody wanted her out before anyone confirmed she was dead. Does she have a connection to Alex we do not know about? Is she being positioned as Season 3's main threat? However it plays out, her survival was deliberate, and she could be the most unpredictable element of the entire final season. So that is everything we know about Paradise Season 3. Confirmed final season, expected February 2027 premiere, Xavier heading to Denver, two timelines on a collision course, and enough theories to keep us busy until it drops. What makes this show special is that it was always designed to end. Fogelman knew the shape of all 3 seasons before cameras ever rolled on Season 1. That kind of intentional storytelling is rare, and Season 3 has a real chance to deliver a finale that genuinely sticks the landing. Drop your theories in the comments. Do you think Xavier already did it? Can the two timelines merge? Like the video, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.